Personality is more than just looks or manner of speech. It's how you think, feel, and act that makes you unique. You have to do more than just read a few self-help books to develop a great character, but it is a great start. Personality lights you up in the eyes of others. Having a great personality opens up a lot of doors to opportunity for you. It dictates how people relate to you and how you relate to other people. Unlike what most people think, personalities are not necessarily written in stone. You're not necessarily born with them. They develop over time. You can decide to adopt a personality that you admire and put it into your daily life. It does require a lot of consistency, but with the right amount of effort, you could also develop the personality you want, or even change the personality you have. You can be the best version of yourself by developing your personality, and that's exactly what we're talking about here today. Number 1. Be self-aware. Knowing yourself opens up a gateway of knowledge to you. You have to be fully aware of your flaws and your strengths and expand on them. Your strengths and skills make you stand out in a crowd, and you need to work on them and improve them. It's important you know yourself, and what better way is there to do that than to recognize you're a unique and irreplaceable individual. You should try as much as possible not to compare yourself with others. You should be happy with being yourself and should learn to love yourself. Always appreciate the good things about you as well. This might seem little and insignificant, but it does help to exude confidence and draws people closer to you. Learning more about yourself and improving more on yourself greatly improves your personality. Number 2. Form an opinion. Developing a great personality involves having your ideology or even manner of thought. You must make an opinion on various issues. You need to be able to contribute to conversations, among other things, and having opinions to contribute during conversations makes you very influential. Always be confident enough to share your opinion, even if it's conflicting. You should always rub minds together. This is a unique way to develop a great personality. Number 3. Be positive. Optimism is very contagious, and no one likes to be around negative people all the time. Being able to maintain a positive outlook on life and maintaining a positive aura grows your personality by a lot. You'll find a lot more people enjoy spending time with you, and you'll have a positive influence on the people around you. Being positive helps you to build your self-confidence and stand strong enough in the face of disaster. And this isn't about toxic positivity and trying to be positive all the time. Someone with a well-carved-out personality allows themselves to be vulnerable and express their emotions even if they're negative, but you need to be able to look past the wrong to find the good in each situation. Number 4. Be fun. It's great to be serious and know when to be disciplined, but it also helps to wear a funny hat every once in a while. You should find a fun side to yourself. When was the last time you told a joke? A lot of people find it hard to get along with people that are too serious. Whenever an atmosphere is tense, you should try to look for ways to ease the tension by being fun. Try to have fun conversations, go to fun places, and play fun sports. You should discover a fun part of yourself. Always be open to developing that side of your personality. Number 5. Don't be afraid to be yourself. It's great to cultivate a great personality that's very inspiring to you, but don't lose yourself in them. It's always great to try and incorporate inspiring parts of other people's personalities into your own, but it's important not to lose yourself. Always remember to stay true to you. As attractive as a personality may seem, don't replace yours with it entirely. Always be yourself, and that in turn will make you happy. Know your skills and talents, and carry them with confidence. Trying to be someone else ends up backfiring in a lot of cases, so work on being the best version of yourself. Growing your personality helps you to develop yourself, not replace yourself. So let the self-doubt go and trust your judgment. Number 6. Meet new people. A great way to develop your personality is to meet new people. Meeting new people, getting to understand them and observing their way of living to open up new horizons to you. Get to learn lots more about different cultures and unique lifestyles. It really helps you to be able to get along with different people, rub your mind with others, and learn how they live, and why they live the way they do. Always be ready to socialize, because it helps you to develop great relationship skills. Number 7. Develop interests. When meeting new people, the first thing we try to look for is similarities. To develop a new personality, you need to develop interests. And developing interests will help you to make a good conversations with people. It helps you to appear more interesting. You don't have to be dull and monotonous all the time. You should share new knowledge and interests. Learn new skills about different things. That'll make you a more fascinating individual. Number 8. Be polite and helpful. Being respectful toward other people takes you a long way. A great personality helps you to get along with people better. To develop your personality, you should develop empathy, be as calm as possible, and always be ready to help those in need. Greet people with a smile, be supportive of other people's goals, and be ready to show up when you're needed. Be humble and volunteer to help out the needy. It creates a great personality for your closest friends. Number 9. Have a listening ear. Listening isn't just listening to give a reply. It's mostly listening to understand people better. When people are talking, you should listen with interest, and you'll learn things you know nothing about. Always put aside judgment when you're listening. Try your best not to seem distracted. A listening ear is a great way to improve your personality. Number 10. Have a great fashion sense. It might not seem that important, but it always helps to appear smart. A lot more people than we think judge based on a first appearance. Being well-dressed reflects greatly on your personality. It also gives a confidence boost when you're dressed beautifully. It makes you look professional, and that helps to accentuate your personality among many other things. Number 11. Self-care. People tend to value those who value themselves more often than not. People see you the exact way you see yourself. You should love yourself. Eat healthy, exercise when you can, and at all times prioritize your mental health. It might seem like it has nothing to do with personality, but how you feel inside reflects a lot on how you act on the outside. Number 12. Develop a great body language. A lot of our verbal communication skills are backed up by our body language. Everyone has unique mannerisms when they speak, and more often we don't even realize we make a lot of the same gestures. The way you sit, talk, eat, walk, and even make eye contact reflects a lot about your personality and how people see you. You should develop a great posture and always use a welcoming and polite body language when you're talking to other people. Number 13. Be calm and patient. A very bad personality is being impulsive, and that can risk a lot. A great way to develop your personality is to be aware of your surroundings. Assess situations carefully before reacting. When you're feeling anxious, always remember to breathe. Find out what triggers you and work on what makes you angry, and find out how to deal with your frustration. This is one of the greatest gifts and personality growth that you can give to yourself. Number 14. Be confident. Do you often have doubts about your capabilities? Well, you should know that your confidence affects your productivity. You should try your very best to be as confident as possible. Confidence radiates even to those around you and draws people closer to you. Confidence is a great personality trait, and everyone needs it. And if you feel the need to develop your personality, repeat positive words to yourself, read success stories, and keep positive people around you. This is sure to boost your self-esteem. Confidence is a very appealing attribute, but don't forget, be confident, not cocky. Number 15. Embark on self-improvement journey. There's no right or wrong way to this personal journey, but you need to be consistent. Being able to follow up on your personality growth is an excellent way to reflect on yourself and how much you've grown. You can decide how you want to improve and what exactly you would like to improve as well. Always write down what you plan to do, because this will help you to solve your challenges. Watching your progress happen will make you to be proud of your growth and help to build your confidence as you go. At the end of the day, personality growth is becoming a better version of yourself. You need to know exactly what you're hoping to improve and what you're hoping to change. We hope this video has added value to you in one way or the other. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to show some love. Tap the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Comment below on what you want to see next. See you in the next video. You guys are about to hear something that will forever transform your lives, and everything with females will eventually start to click once you fully grasp this and why it works. Now, growing up, you would frequently witness men challenging other men. And in these circumstances, the men would look at one another before storming at one another, almost like two animals would. And you had no idea that the aspect of what you were seeing was truly the key to so many of the issues that you had been having with girls at the time. And as soon as you will realize it, everything switches. The gift that has been given to the natural alphas and sigmas of the world is one of the greatest gifts that all men possess. It's the main factor behind why they are so extremely popular and unique. All the guys you see would confront one another, though not necessarily physically. Instead, they are all challenging one another mentally. What is the frame? These men are engaged in a game of frame with other men who identify as signal or alpha males, or even just highly macho men. All of these guys have a distinctive aura about them that is calm and assertive. Whatever you want to name it, some guys refer to it as their center. Being able to grasp and maintain a manly frame can fundamentally alter the course of your life. As long as you can withstand the pressure to break that frame, you will remain in control of your fate. These things will just bounce off of you, making you far more attractive overall, and to women in particular. Whether you end up running after females or they end up running after you, it is all determined by your masculine frame, as it makes all the difference. When a masculine character is involved, it's typical to notice that no matter what is said to him, the main character never seems to stray from his frame. And the explanation for why these characters have a manly, cool dude aura is that they constantly maintain frame. The difference between masculine and feminine energy is only that many men and many women can exhibit either one, depending on their energy. And when you consider the fact that polarity is the strongest primal attraction trigger currently in existence, it is simple to understand why maintaining a male physique and exuding masculine energy is so crucial. And without getting too buried in the details, you need to know that whereas masculine energy is non-reactive, feminine energy is reactive. If your life is in danger or you are on the battlefield, would you rather entrust it to a man who is hyper-reactive and freaks out whenever a little bit of chaos is introduced? Or would you rather entrust it to someone who is non-reactive and who exudes confidence and calmness despite the circumstances? You'll undoubtedly put your trust in the person who can hold a frame. The greatest aphrodisiac on the earth is our capacity to maintain a manly frame, since it best illustrates the contrast between masculine and feminine energy. Almost always, when a female unintentionally examines a man they are testing him to see whether he can hold the frame. They aren't exploring him personally, but rather to see if they can make his manly frame shatter. Think of your favorite supervillain Thanos, or the monster everyone loves to detest. How many of you felt his manly energy when watching him on screen? The key reasons why Thanos is so terrifying are not that he is extremely strong, or that he has an absurdly masculine jawline. Many guys don't even notice this. Thanos' lack of emotion or amazing ability to support a macho physique is the only factor contributing to his frightening demeanor. Thanos essentially had to throw his daughter off a cliff to stones as he needed the Infinity Gauntlet. This was his goal, no matter the circumstance, no matter what was thrown at him, and even while undergoing the sacrifice of Gamora was necessary to obtain the Soul Stone, Thanos stood in his frame. Your man Thanos was just a man with a goal, and you could debate whether that goal was good or evil. However, the important thing to remember is that Thanos never lost frame, no matter what obstacles were in his path or what challenges he faced. This is because a man's ability to keep frame is what truly defines masculinity and what drives women wild for him. Girls who abruptly lose interest in you rarely test your strength. When girls or any other guys for the regard become upset and begin to yell at you, they are the ones who have left their manly frame. Getting upset, yelling, freaking out, is engaging in what is called reactive behavior, are all feminine characteristics. Holding a frame is crucial for guys who want to be viewed as very attractive by women, but it's also crucial for men who want to be admired by other men. The kind of man that the other men admire and fear simultaneously is the man that can stand his ground, and his action demonstrates this. Are you going to start screaming at store employees and making a big scene every time they refuse to accept a return for something and offer you an excuse that defies logic? The answer is obviously no. Everyone will constantly put you to the test, even your pets, to see if you can maintain your frame. You all are aware that girls find nervousness not appealing. Have you ever questioned why? The explanation is mostly because nervousness displays a lack of masculine frame. When you are anxious, you are reactive, which means that your outer world is dominating you. You all experience anxiety from time to time, but masculine nervousness is not appealing. Consider this. If a girl can make you uneasy just by being in your presence, or if she can make you feel off balance, what does that say about you? It tells her that her presence alone is sufficient to make you uncomfortable. Holding a frame merely implies that you are non-reactive. It does not require you to be overly serious all the time. Guys with a lot of confidence don't react to anything. These males are never able to shed their macho bodies, despite what girls may say or do to them. What occurred to Papadoc and 8 Mile after being moved by Eminem during the previous freestyle? Papadoc, as they say, lost his frame because he was so disturbed. He was so disoriented during the freestyle that he didn't even try to fight back. Instead, he just gave up. But when some resentful person is shouting things at you, he is trying to get you to respond emotionally or physically and see if he can get you to leave your frame. When the paparazzi wouldn't go away, Kanye lost his composure, became agitated, started ranting, and attempted to assault them. What occurred next? All that happened as a result was that the additional paparazzi began acting similarly, getting reactive, and walking out of his frame. Kanye aggravated the very issue that had been driving him crazy in the first place. When other people make fun of you or act in a way that they hope will elicit a response from you, they are testing you to see whether you will become reactive and panic, or you will maintain your composure and stand your ground. Even animals put us to the test to see if we can maintain our calm. If we do, they will respect us. If not, they will stop respecting us. Girls test you or attempt to knock you off the center, and if you resist by maintaining your masculine frame, they will not only appreciate you, but also grow more attracted to you right away. Being cool, forceful, and most essential, non-reactive, is what it means to retain frame. This means that, as strong, manly guys with a strong frame, nothing outside of you should be able to knock you off balance, make you worry or freak out, or make you defensive is by far the best method for creating and maintaining your masculine frame. One of the greatest assets we have as men is to practice remaining composed and forceful when facing these chaotic situations. If all else fails, just ask yourself what Thanos would do. It does have the potential to alter your life. So with that said, till next time, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys start doing this, you will be utterly blown away by how girls start to treat you differently.